Welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Thursday, September 29th, 2016. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. And I cannot reiterate that enough. I am just sharing my own personal homework with you. So with that, let's get into today's video. And we always step back and take a look at the broader market to make sure that the overall market is in an uptrend before we put charts forward. And for that, we use the Russell Index and the ETF IWM. So we're looking at the IWM on a 5-year monthly time frame. And we were paying particular attention to this blue channel that the Russell traded within through all of 2014. Had this lift up and out in early 15, the subsequent sell-off, and here's where we are right here, right now, the candle so far for the month of September, well above the upper blue channel, but coming into this prior swing high area, this light blue line, we've identified because when it got here last time, the candle started to come in, price got soft, and it started to sell off. Not saying that's going to happen here, but you want to be aware of this area that may offer resistance. Having said that, price has been persistently strong. So we're looking at the monthly chart. We only have a few days left in the month, but so far, as compared to the look of the candle on Tuesday, it's starting to get a more bullish look, but we will see. I'm filming this at about 9 o'clock on Thursday morning, and the futures are flat to slightly negative. So we'll see how the next couple of days go. I'm going to move it away from the 5-year monthly to the 2-year weekly chart. At Chart of the Day Cafe, we use this blue line, which is the 8-day EMA. We always want to see price up and over the blue line. Here on the weekly chart for the IWM, it is above the blue. But coming into this shaded blue area where it might start to have a tough time getting through, we'll see. But so far, so good. Up and over the blue on the weekly, as well as up and over the blue on the daily. So here's the 8-day EMA on the daily. Yesterday was a strong day, up and over. So with that, we will be putting a chart forward this morning, and our chart pick for today is CVS. Let me tell you a little bit more about this company. CVS is a retail drug store chain in the United States, CVS Caremark. They're a healthcare provider. They've got roughly 9,000 drugstore retail outlets in the United States. Not only do they sell pharmaceuticals in their drugstores, but they also offer retail-based healthcare clinics as well. So a huge, big retail drugstore chain in the United States. You know, at Chart of the Day Cafe, the first thing I look for is value, and this one has a really nice value score. So check the box on value. The second thing I look for is growth, and CVS has a forecasted earnings growth rate going forward of 12%, so we can check the box on growth. The third thing I look for, it's not a must, but I like to see it and like to have it, and this one has it, is a dividend yield. So CVS has a dividend yield of 1.89%, so value, growth, and dividend. Love it. For those of you interested in PE, the PE on it is 14.31. So that's what I wanted to tell you about the underlying, but now let's look at the chart. We're looking at the 5-year monthly. You can see that it's in an overall uptrend on the 5-year chart, but it's come into this area that I think in an uptrending market may offer some support. We'll see. That's a big old may, because I don't know, nobody knows. But just to let you know, I've been doing these videos for a while. I put CVS forward way back in early 2015. That's that little green circle here. So I'm reiterating an old pick here. So there's the monthly chart. We're going to zoom into this area here. So we're going to take it away from the monthly and go to the 2-year weekly. So you can see that we're sitting at this area that may offer some support. I like the way the candles on the weekly chart are behaving around this area. A little bit of volume starting to come in, so we'll see if we get some lift here. I'm going to move it away from the 2-year weekly, but before I do, I wanted you to see, here's where we put our old video out. Consolidated and kind of went sideways for a while, but with patience and being careful about that 8-day EMA, the blue line. We got that lift from about 100 to 112, 115, so that was nice. Come into this area where the values come back into it. So let me move it away from the 2-year weekly to the 9-month daily. You can see that price is kind of consolidating in this area. It's all about lift though, and I know everyone has their own way of doing things. I'm going to pull it in actually a little bit more. Everyone has their own way of doing things, but what I like to see is the pink, which is the 3 EMA, move up and over the blue. So looking for lift. So we want to see this kind of a look. The pink over the blue and lift, price going higher. So you can, what I aim to do here is put forward value growth charts at support, and now it's all about waiting to see if they lift, being patient, and then following whatever your rules are. But those would be mine. So I'm going to put my little green circle here for CVS, and it's a defensive. It's in the consumer staples sector, so let's go take a look at that sector because we want to check the boxes. Market going up, stock at support, sector going higher, and here is the consumer staples chart, the sector that it's in. You can see we're looking at the 2-year weekly chart, consolidated for a long time, had this lift, and then it's coming to this area of support, but overall it's trending higher. So like that, we've got the sector trending higher. We've also been talking about seasonality. Love, love, love this website, equityclock.com. You can go there. I will include a link with today's video, Consumer Staples Sector Seasonality. You can see that it's coming into that time of seasonal strength. Absolutely no guarantee that it'll do the same thing this year, but it's always nice to have those things working in your favor. Then I put aside a couple of articles, Goldman Sachs. I will include these with today's video as well. Stocks to buy, whoever wins the election, dated September 22nd. CVS is on the list. Sorry about that. Got reminders coming in on my screen. And then Argus, also top 5 retailers heading into the holidays. This is just dated December 15th, 2016. CVS is on the list. I will include this article as well. So with that, let's go. Oh, forgot to mention, it's CVS is a Barron's top 10 pick for 2016 as well. So Barron's at the beginning of the year identifies their top 10 picks for the year ahead. CVS is on that list. So that's also a good thing, and I will include an article, read Barron's and CVS being in the top 10 with the video as well. So let's go back and do our exercise of checking the boxes, which I think is a really good idea. The yellow highlighted items are musts. The ones that are not highlighted are discretionary. These ones are absolutely, to my trading rules, must be in place. So let's check the boxes. Market in an uptrend, so the IWM over the 8-day EMA on the daily chart, check the box. Sector in an uptrend, 2-year weekly chart, check the box. CVS in a long-term 5-year uptrend and consolidating at support on the daily chart. Excuse me, check the box. Close to getting a 3 and 8 cross, may or may not get that cross. I'm not saying it will, but it is in the area where it may. Good value scores, that's a must, check the box. Good growth scores, check the box. Dividend yield of 1.89%, coming into seasonal strength and on Barron's top 10 list for 2016. All good things. So CVS is my chart of the day cafe pick for today. The other one that I wanted to flag for you, I'm going to go to your weekly, is eBay. eBay was a pick we put forward down here, April 2015. It was a chart of the day cafe pick. It had this really nice run higher. It's in this area here. We were talking about it a couple of weeks ago. Deutsche Bank upgraded it from a hold to a buy this morning, so that might be one to keep an eye on as well. Check the scores on it this morning, and it still meets my requirements for value and growth scores. I'm going to pull it away from the, I'm going to show you the daily chart on eBay. So you want to, at least I would want to see it move higher and up and over the blue, but I would be keeping an eye on eBay. So CVS and eBay might be worth your further homework and adding to your watch list. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend, and we'll put another video out next Tuesday.